Hi, you guys! How have you all been? How have you been? Thank you so much. Oh my gosh, oh my gosh, oh my gosh, for being here. Thank you, ICI, for the raid. How are you? How are you? I love you, I love you. I hope you had a wonderful stream. And what did you guys do? Welcome in, everybody. I am Ami Amami, your rainy frog aiming to become the world's #1 idol. And ICI is one of my dear, dear friends, so please go give her lots and lots of love. Actually, we have a stream idea together that we're going to be doing sometime. If I can figure out time. Oh yeah, I have a whole I got my housemate's mom gifted me, not for a birthday or anything, just because she knew I needed it. She gifted me a giant whiteboard calendar. And so now I'm able to I'm able to, what's it called? I'm able to plan my streams for the entire month ahead and stuff like that. In fact, I could tell you guys what my stream dates are for the next few weeks as well. I'm really excited, but one of those days we're going to definitely do our secret stream idea together. It's gonna be fun. Lemon Raid, thank you, Nia. Thank you so much, Nia, for the raid. How was your stream? Welcome, welcome. Ami Ami's back after it wasn't really a break. Ami Ami was working super duper hard. Ami Ami's been really going through it lately, but it was in the past 2 or 3 days that she finally started feeling alive again. And so now I'm back to streams, and I'm so happy to see dear friends like ICI or Nia Senpai. Hi you guys, I missed you. How was it? How was the lemonade? I love you. How was your stream? Thank you as well, Sister Ram, for being a frog champ for 14 months. 4:20 a.m. here. Thank you for joining me even though it's so late. Oh my god. Thank you, thank you. Thank you, Hidden In, for the 5 gifted memberships. Welcome you guys to Frog Champs. Make sure you say thank you to your gifters. Also, One Dragon, so thank you for the super chat. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Yeah, you're princess. Princess. You're a frog princess. Except, if you kiss me, then you turn into a frog. Also, hi, Zone. Good to see you. Thank you for popping in. Welcome, readers. Welcome, welcome, welcome. It's been months since I have looked at your YouTube account. It hasn't been that long since I've last streamed, but thank you and welcome back. Welcome back. Yes, become frog. Become a 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 frog. Oh my gosh, just subbed. Oh, thank you, thank you. Thank you, Coolio. Hello, Ami. First time viewer here. You seem nice. Think I'll subscribe. Stop, Pixie Misa. Stop. Also, it's good to see you, Misa. Thank you for resubscribing for being a member for 15 months. I love you so much. Good to see you again. Welcome back to Frog Champs. Welcome, welcome, welcome. I missed the big dumpty. Hi, Jetpacks. Hi, Goran. Hi, Chuck. Hi, Sobi. Hi, Mad Mac. Oh my gosh, so many people. Nukti Ryu. Hello, welcome everybody. Welcome, welcome. Welcome everybody in TND Aqua. Athesis. Thank you guys for being here. Kopepin, and Pachi-san. Phildro, welcome in everybody. Welcome everybody that's new as well. Hi, Analytical. Hello, hello. Wouldn't mind being a frog with Ami. Aha, yeah. Come join us, join us. We play Farm Merge together in Discord. Oh yeah. So that's something that's been happening over this past month, is that our Discord server has gotten super duper into Farm Merge Valley. We have a channel called farmmergersonly.com. We have a channel called farmmergersonly.com. And you should come and that godless farm game. Farm Merge Addicts Unite. You know, It'd be really fun if you came and joined us. Maybe I should just merge on stream sometime. Maybe that's what I should do. Hello, Ami. First time chatting, but I've been watching for a while. Oh, Zero! Well, thank you for chatting here for the first time. And those of you guys that are lurking and not chatting, I still love you very, very much. I love my lurkers. I love my VOD champs. I love my Frog champs. I love you guys. And I miss you so much. I have some adventures to tell you about. Honestly, like, there's a lot of adventures to tell you about, but there's a whole, like, giant chunk of my life that I will not mention for your own well-being because I feel like it's just gonna depress you. But Ami Ami, as I said during, I think it was during my last Majora's Mask stream, I've been going through one of the hardest times of my life. It's not the hardest time of my life. There's been one other time that's been harder, but it's like the second hardest time of my entire life lately. And it's because there's some big changes happening in my life that I cannot control. There are people that I'm worried about, and it's been really hard. So Ami Ami only really had the mental capacity to just kind of like do the bare minimum for September stuff, for my fairy godmother's September. And are we able to talk about Tsuki's big shocking news? We will talk about that. I have so many adventures to tell you guys about. It's just been a lot. It's not even just one thing. There's like a lot of things happening for some reason. Hope you're doing better, Ami, and if not, we wish you the best. Thank you. I am learning to cope with the situation in as healthy of a way as I can. And as of like yesterday or the day before that, I am now feeling functionable enough to be on stream regularly again. So I am very, very like hopeful. Like there may be some stressful stuff coming up in the future, but I am now prepared for it. Oh, what happened to the last Majora's Mask stream? What happened to the last Majora's Mask stream? What do you mean? What happened? Wait, what? Glad you're feeling better. Yeah, hopefully things will start to look up. There are some good things happening in my life. It's just the bad things were heavily outweighing it, but now it went missing. What? It's privated? I didn't do that! Oh no, that's wrong, hold on. Oh, I'm going to the, oh shoot. I didn't mean to do that. I can't look at it right now. I can't look at it right now. My YouTube is a mess, but I'm gonna look at it later on and see what's wrong with it. I don't know if it was deleted or something. Was it deleted? I don't know. Hopefully it wasn't deleted. That would freaking suck. Then people that go back and watch my entire playthrough will not be able to watch that part. But yeah, I'm not gonna worry about it for now. We love you. I love you too, JR, and everybody. I do. We're all rooting for you, Ami. Thank you, Sylvie. Thank you. Now I'm back. We're gonna have a good time, and I have so much to tell you about. So let's hop right into Plastic Duck Simulator. It's been a while. It has been quite a while since the last time we played this. I'm really excited. And let me know if the volume is okay or not. Switch duck is tab. Music on and off. Oh! There's music for it. Okay, I'll turn my BGM off then. Switch to hotspot. Look around, blah blah blah. Okay. Infinity cool. Oh, that is DLC. Okay, that is DLC, alright. We're just gonna do the Infinity Cool. Oops, oh, that's DLC. Okay, that's DLC. This one. Hi, Inari, how are you? Woo! Oh, it's a Thesis! What you doing here at Thesis? Hello? Hello? There you go. Oh, there's the music. Haha. We We vibing, we vibing. There's the faces. Ta-da! Oh, let me put the volume down a little bit. There you go. Yeah. Now, where are your children? That's a good question. Maybe the MPreg hasn't happened yet. Maybe it hasn't happened yet. Let's look around a little bit. How do I scroll? Is it just WAS still? Hold on, I need to look at the controls. Look around. Oh, you can only lock onto a... You can only really lock onto a duck? Ah, I see, okay. I get it. Need at least 2 ducks for MPreg. Unless you are like a, you know, one of those like self-reproducting creatures. I forget what that is. Is that allosexual? I don't remember. Ingregnation. Gregnant. Pregante. Speaking of MPreg, I'm sorry. This is like kinda sorta not related. I don't know why I said speaking of MPreg, because it's not really asexual reproduction. Oh! Yeah, that's the thing. Asexual. Impermanent. Okay, so Tsuki. If you guys didn't know, I do have a bunny. I have a beautiful bunny named Tsuki. This is... Ugh. Oh, hey, it's John Nook. Hi, John Nook. This is not the best. This is not the most flattering picture of her. But I have a beautiful bunny named Tsuki. And in preparation for my vacation in Japan in November, I have been getting her vaccinations for a certain disease that rabbits can get. And it's very, very bad. It's highly transmittable between rabbits. And so in order for... And it's like almost a 100% fatality rate. So, in order to board her in her baby... In like the bunny boarding house... While I'm in Japan, she's required to have her vaccinations. And it's a 2-part vaccination. So, a month ago or so, I took her in. And she's very pretty. Thank you! She's so pretty! She's so pretty! She's so pretty! So, in order for her to be allowed in the bunny boarding house, I have to get her this vaccination. I got her the first part, a month ago. And... that was her 3rd time being to the vet. She went to the vet for some food that got stuck in her ear when I first found her. So she's a rescue rabbit. I rescued her from outside my house when her like former owner abandoned her. She was just a baby. She's just a few months old. So, she went to the emergency vet, and they were like, I was like, what gender is she? Can you tell me? And so at that time, she was only like 2, maybe 3 months old. And she was just kind of like... They were just kind of like, well, it's a little soon to know. But from the looks of it, and they looked at her and they were just like, I think this is a girl, I think. And I was like, okay, I got girl vibes from her. So like, my girl-dar was going off. My girl radar, my girl-dar was going off. I was like, okay, cool. So I was right. And then I took her to... Actually, do I have all the DLC? I have none of the DLC delays. I really want to get to the DLC though. Hi, Stomba, Konkero. Food in her ear, wonder how that happened. She shoved... So the way she used to eat her food is she would shove her entire face into her... Wait, is that Ami Ami? Why is there one called Ami Ami? Why did I name it after myself? Ew. But yeah. So, that was a whole thing. Where she used to shove her entire face into her hay. And then so little bits of hay got in her ear. They thought it was going to be like mites or something. Because they were like, oh, it's mites. It's 100% mites. It's always mites. And then they looked in her ear and they're like, oh, you're right. There is a piece of food in her ear. That's so weird. So they removed that. And then she was fine. She took some antibiotics for like a few weeks. Just to make sure that she didn't get ear infection. And then she was fine. And then I took her to get her first proper annual checkup. And they were like, that was like maybe a month or so later. And they were like, oh yeah, this is a girl. This is totally a girl. And I was like, okay, cool. So she's a girl. And then I took her to the vet a month ago to get that first vaccination. And, you know, nothing changed. They just weighed her and she was fine. She still said female on the records. You know where this is going, right? So I take her yesterday. To get the last vaccination. And Ami and Tsuki in danger. Not anymore now that she has her vaccinations. But she was before. Oh, Logan, thank you so much for the dono. Hold on. Let me open up Streamlabs so I can read your dono. Streamlabs. This music's pretty sick. I like this. I love the nonsensical language playing on the radio as well. Right. So, real quick, before I continue my story, let me read this dono real quick. Thank you so much, Logan, for the tip. Ami's finally back. Gets excited and jumps in the stream. First thing I hear is, oh, and speaking of Mpreg. But seriously, good to have you back, Ami. We missed you. Only share what is comfortable for you, but we're here to talk anytime it helps. Thank you. Thank you so much. Also, Shirogane Ryoko, thank you so much for being Frog Champ for 7 months in a row as well. Big love to you. Big, big, big love. Mwah. So, Tsuki isn't particularly gendered. I mean, not that I'm saying for any reason, it just came to mind. Well, I don't know, I just got girl vibes from her. I did. Princess vibes. She acts like a princess. She looks like a little princess. And she's my little girl. Well, I took her to the vet yesterday. And it was to get the last shot. And I came a little early, and they were like, okay, we're just gonna take Tsuki to the back real quick, and it'll be really fast. And I was like, wait, can you take a look at her butt as well? And they're like, what do you mean? They're like, we don't do any... Also, John Nook, thank you for the 100 bits. I appreciate it. They're like, we don't do any grooming or anything. I'm like, no, you don't need to groom her butt. I just want you to, like, look and let me know if it's, like, a normal, healthy rabbit butt. Because, you know, she was lying down the other day and I saw, like, some pink. I saw some pink and I was like, oh god, is that normal? Is that okay? Is that, like, a prolapsed butthole? Oh, it's Mike and Dyke. We got names for a lot of these ducks already. So it was just kind of like, I was like, yeah, can you take a look at her butt? Because, like, it's been, like, really pink, and I don't know what a healthy rabbit butt looks like. So they take a look at her butt, right? And then they bring her back, and it takes, like, 2 minutes to get the shot done. It was really, really fast. And they're like, oh yeah, Tsuki's butt is normal. And I was like, okay, thank goodness. So she comes out in her little carrier, and I give the lady my credit card, and she's ringing me up, and I put my face down to the carrier, and I'm like, oh, Tsuki, you were so brave. You were such a good girl. And the receptionist is like, girl, that's a boy. And I was like, what? I was like, huh? And she was like, that's a boy. And I was like, but both of the vets that she saw, including the vet at this exact location, said that this was a girl. They said, her medical records say that she's a girl. And then she was like, the receptionist was like, is that why you were concerned about Tsuki's butt? That's Tsuki's testicles. And I was like, huh? What? And then she was like, let me go take her to the back and then double check, but I'm pretty sure this is a boy. And I was like, huh? So I'm sitting there, and my housemate Chan is there with me because she's the one that drove me. And I look at her, and I look like I'm about to cry, apparently. Because I feel so confused. I'm like, I've been calling Tsuki the wrong pronouns this whole time. And Tsuki's my little girl, right? Right? And then and then the receptionist comes back out and is like the receptionist comes back out and is like, yup, that's a boy. And I'm looking at Tsuki and I'm like, you were very brave today. Good boy. Good boy. Well, the thing that it's not that the vets were stupid. It's just that she was legitimately too young. Her balls hadn't dropped yet. I thought that her balls were a prolapsed asshole. So I text the rest of my housemates and I'm so shocked. I'm just like, and then I copied and pasted that, and then my fairy godmother posted it to her Twitter as a tweet, and I was just like, I am so raw. And the more I look at her, hold on, I'm gonna look at her real quick. The more I look at her, the more she's looking like a little boy instead of a little girl. Rabbits aren't very gendered. I know they're not, but like, anyway, she is my gender fluid queen, and I use any pronouns for her. And or my housemate was like, you know what? She's kind of. Oh, why am I here in this chair? Am I sitting? How did this happen? How did I get in this chair? Oh no, I didn't mean to take a photo. Whoa, what was that? Anyway. Still Princess coded TBH. She really is. She really do be. She really do be. So she's still my princess, or he's my princess. Is the chair comfy? The chair was pretty comfy. But that just might be like the cushioning from my fat ass. Ha! Oh! Hey, it's Sid! You know what? I hope from the bottom of my heart that I see some of these old frog champs that we named these ducks after again one day, so I can check on them and make sure that they're living their happiest life. I always understand that, like, at some point, it's very likely that people are going to like move on from your stream and either find a different stream to hang out in, or like maybe stop watching streamers entirely. That has happened before. I've gotten a goodbye letter from somebody who stopped watching streamers entirely. But I wonder sometimes. I'm just like, I really hope that they're doing well. Like, if anything, I just want to know that they're healthy and well and living their best lives. So I worry about people sometimes. There are people whose names I remember from my fairy godmother's streams 4 years ago. Corterio, if you're out there, much love to you. That, like, I've just not heard from in like 4 years, and they still are on my mind sometimes. You're always on my mind. Always on my mind. How could you get fooled by Tsuki? Look, I don't look at my rabbit's genitals, alright? I don't. Also, take care, Zone. Big love. I am a new frog champ that just can't chat that much recently. I hope stream will be fun. No problem. I'm happy to see you whenever you're able to pop in, Key. We're just chatting right now. Just vibing. Me's back. Alright. Bum, 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 bum. Hi, Sir Robert Baker, and thank you so much for being a water drop for a whole year. Big love to you. Welcome back to Frog Champs. Mwah. It isn't like with cats or dogs where it's noticeable at birth. Yeah, so it legitimately was too early, and also rabbits, when they are very scared or anxious, they can like clench, and their genitals will kind of go in. They'll like go inside, you know. They'll retract a little bit, you know. Ami-san, Konkero I'm Ami. 最高に可愛い。ありがとう。ポチさん会いたかったよ。アミアミは 帰りました。帰りました。お帰りました。I always clench when I see. Oh my god. Oh my god. I didn't need to know that. Just chilling in bed. Here on my computer across the room telling this rabbit story. Ah. Hello to you from across the room. Hi, Long. Hello, hello. Wow, so many friendos here. So many duck friendos, some of which we have not seen in a while. I clench my heart valve shut. No, don't! That's bad! Ami would work well in the Pokemon universe, asking the important questions. Are you a boy? Are you a boy or a girl? Professor Oak. Where's my Oak? God, I don't remember. That was like some YouTube poop from like forever ago. I don't remember. Yo, I think Mike and I drowned. No, that's how they always are. They just live there. That's their home. You know? We don't judge people by whether they live above or underwater. We don't here. Ami-san, おかえりなさい。久しぶりに会えて嬉しい。私も。Oh my god, this song's my jam. Male bunnies are bucks. Is Tsuki now Bucky? No, Tsuki is gonna be named Tsuki no matter what. Her name will not change. Exactly, King Cobra is right. Tsuki is a gender neutral enough name, but also even if Tsuki was named something like what's a name that's definitely a girl's name? Gosh. Princess Frilly Ribbon Tutu the Third. Then she would still be named Princess Frilly Tutu Ribbon the Third, or whatever I said it was. Even if she was named that. You know. Ami? Oh. Guess so. I'm confused. How's a bunny go gender neutral? Don't you think the name Tsuki is pretty gender neutral? That it could be like a boy's name or a girl's name? Don't you think that? I think so. I'm not saying she identifies as gender neutral. She has no concept of gender. She has no concept of gender, but we sure do. Though somebody had suggested that I put like papers on the ground, like a pink paper, a blue paper, and maybe like a green paper, and see which one she chews on, and whichever one that is, that's her true gender identity. I'll still call him Tsuki though. Yeah, you can still call him Tsuki. Listen, if their name is Princess Frilly Ribbon, they can have that name. Just really flamboyant rabbit who is proud of his femininity. Right? Yes. Does she have a concept of blender though? Do I have a concept of blender? Do I? I've never met a guy named Tsuki, but I've also never met a girl named Tsuki, so... Trill, you haven't met Tsuki yet. Rabbit gender reveal party. There was, my housemate went to a gender reveal party for the first time. Apparently, that was like a week or two ago. Apparently, they didn't turn the AC on at all. And it was super freaking hot the entire time. And so, she passed out when she got home. Does she have a concept of frogs? I wonder what Tsuki would do if she saw a frog. But I mean, she's very, very friendly with my housemates' dog and cat. She likes to just go up to them and sniff them, even though they definitely want to eat her. Yes. I do wonder... Are you gonna get some paint to take a commemorative ball print for the... I don't think Tsuki's balls are that big. But also, she's gonna get neutered soon anyway. Probably when I get back from Japan, I'll get her neutered. So that, like... It's less necessary now that I know that she's a boy. Because, like, ovarian cancer is the reason why you would definitely want to get your female rabbit spayed. But, I think it's still good to get her neutered. She's gonna lose the balls right when she got them. Exactly. Apparently, it also helps them to behave better. And she won't go into heat. Yeah, exactly. Is the trip for a concert or just a vacation? Well, it was originally just for a vacation, but Ami Ami did. Oh yeah. 日本に住んでいるビュアーズさんたち、アミアミは初めての日本のライブがあります。11月10日? Is that what it is? Day 10 in Japanese. I'm very bad with. 10日. Yeah, 10日. はい。11月10日に、忘れちゃった。venue は、新宿アイドルステージかな。待ってください。いや、はい、新宿アイドルステージでライブします。Yes, there is a performance. I can't say exactly what the event is yet, but on November 10th in Japan, Ami Ami's fairy godmother, Phoebe, will be having her very first live performance. It's only going to be like a 10-15 minute long opener for a bigger show, but it is something. And there is going to be a meet and greet like checky like merch selling session thing afterwards. So that's going to happen. ライブします初めての日本のライブですアミアミおめでとうありがとうじゃあ、日本に住んでいる Frog Champs に会いたいです。Only an opener. Yes, I'm only gonna be an opener. But that's what I was able to do. Breaking into the JP idol scene. Slowly but surely. That sounds super exciting. One day I'll be able to have a longer set list. But for now, my fairy godmother is preparing Japanese versions of 2 of her songs for that performance. Is she nervous? Yes, very much so. And I have to practice my MC in Japanese too. Helia Tool, the IRL one is an idol. What do you think? I mean, I guess you can try, but it all depends on how she's feeling, you know. Being an opener is 100% one of the best ways that smaller stars get more publicity. So, even though it's just being an opener for now, I am very, very excited. Is there someone to help you translate while you're there, just in case? If Hoshi comes... If Hoshi's husband comes with Hoshi to my performance, then I will have someone to help with translating. Otherwise, I will be the one that knows the most Japanese out of everybody in the group that I'm traveling with. So... 行きたいhow do I say すぐ情報を伝えます soon I will share more information. See, I would love Marbo to be there. I would love him to be there. But I don't know if he would travel to Japan for that. I'm not sure. Milestone Pog, only 3 months. It's crazy. Like, it feels like longer. Right? Minty, thank you so much for being Frog Champ for 3 months. Big love to you. Big love. I ended up discovering a really cool band that was the opening act at some... Whoa! Whoa, that's a... Wow! That's a... Oh! Pochi-san! Pochi-san fell from the sky! Pochi-san kita! Hee. ライブ情報楽しみに待ってるね。ありがとう、ありがとう。Frog is watching dance. Let's go, let's go! Hi Fush, hi Fush. Good to see you. Bogos Bintit. Bogos Bintit. Bogos Bintit. Pring. Pring, 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 pring. Pring, pring, pring. Pring, pring. Oh! Wow, you know, thank you so much for the raid. Welcome in, welcome in, welcome in. How was your stream and what did you guys do? Everyone, please go give Yuno lots and lots of love. Welcome in, you guys. I am Ami Amami, your rainy frog aiming to become the world's #1 idol. And I am catching up with everybody because I'm finally back to streaming after only doing a couple of streams this past month. Because of some very difficult life circumstances. But welcome in, you guys. Feel free to either relax in here or go and get some rest after your stream. Feel free, feel free. She played Pokemon Unite. Oh man, I haven't touched Pokemon Unite in so long. I played it quite a lot at the beginning of when it came out, but I did not get to play very much more of it. I made, what's the fluffy thing? The fluffy thing, the fluffy thing, the fluffy thing. It was like a support. I don't remember that Pokemon's name. I don't remember. Pokeman Untie. Pokeman Untie. We were just talking about how I found out at a vet appointment yesterday that my rabbit this entire time has been a boy. After like many months of her being my princess, turns out she's actually a he. Whimsicott, that's the one. I named Whimsicott. Yeah. Insane. It was pretty wild. And all because I wouldn't have known. I would not have known until she freaking put her face. Well, no, I put my face near her carrier and I was like, "Oh, you were so brave today, Tsuki. You were such a good girl." And the receptionist lady just whips her head around and she's like, "Girl, that's a boy." That was pretty wild. Pretty wild. Prettiest boy in the kingdom, truly. Still my princess. Still my little princess. That reminds me. Have you guys heard that TikTok sound? That's like a vet tech telling a story about a lady who brought her dog in to get rid of bugs. It was like I'll have to show you guys that sometime. You're like a real life Professor Oak. Are you a boy or a girl? Oh, it's a Mako Taco from the sky. From the sky. Yeah, if I had not said out loud, "Tsuki, you were such a good girl," then I would have never known, probably. Maybe not for another year until she gets her next annual, you know? Welcome in from the raid. Welcome in, welcome in. Reminds me of the guy who was taking care of a seagull and named him Steven, only for him to lay eggs like a whole year into taking care of him. It is exactly like that. It is precisely like that. Tsuki's our sovereign bunny. Indeed. Indeed, indeed, indeed. Such a good little princess. Ami Ami. I am Ami Ami. Ami Ami. 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 Ami, 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 Ami. Anyway. What other adventures have I been on? Thank you, Januk, for the cheer as well. Thank you. Yeah, what other adventures have I been on? Oh my god, yeah, there was an absolute chaos of an event that I performed at last month. And I will not, out of respect, I will not say what event it was. But it was wild. It was so wild. It was... Some of you guys in chat were there. I know which one of you guys were there. Also, when am I gonna see an Ami Ami flag at a con? When am I gonna see an Ami Ami flag? Because my fairy godmother has had a flag made of her, which was wonderful. She waved it on stage. I'm just glad you didn't get heat stroke or something. It's not unusual. It is not unusual for idol events to be outside, but it is quite unusual for them to be happening in over 100-degree Fahrenheit heat. And me and the other headliner of the event. There were two headliners, me and the other headliner. And oh my god, hold on. This game audio is so freaking loud. Give me a moment. There. Me and the other headliner were the only performers out of the like 20-something groups that were performing that both boothed outside the entire day selling our merch and also performed outside. So it was very heat stroke. Not quite a heat stroke, but it was very, very rough. It was thanks to one of the volunteers, and it was not... So they did have water dispensers. Unfortunately, the water dispensers were so cheap that only a really small dribble of water would come out. But thanks to one of the volunteers, whose job it definitely wasn't, that volunteer provided cold water to everybody. And that was really, really, really kind of that volunteer, even though it was not her job. And then... See, OSHA case, yeah. See, my housemate that works in safety was like, yeah, that's not good. Bless that volunteer. Yeah, she's fantastic. And then, I mean, the good thing is that they did provide food. They did provide food for the performers, which was very nice. But it was absolute chaos. And then they didn't account for the fact that I was the very last performer, but they also didn't give enough time for me to do my meet and greet afterwards. So they were like, you can do your meet and greet, but you're gonna have to move your table, your booth, outside of the venue to like outside the entrance. And we were like, oh, okay. So we were out there in the dark doing my meet and greet. Walsu, where are you going, Walsu? Oh, Walsu was about to go and live his life. Thanks to my housemate Tan and some other friends that were there as attendees, I was able to get in like Walsu. Wow, Walsu's just going at it. I believe I can fly. I believe I can touch the sky. Yeah, Walsu was the one always going on adventures. I hope Walsu comes into stream today before he completely flies away. Oh, Tobo. I have to go. My planet needs me. That's basically Walsu. So I had to do my meet and greet, basically back alley meet and greet in the dark. And then only like 10 minutes or so into my meet and greet, one of the organizers comes up and is like, hey, we're gonna need that table back, by the way, because it belongs to the venue. And we were just like, dude, you did not think about this. So we had to take everything off of the table, shove it into my luggage where I carry my merch and stuff, and then I did my whole meet and greet out, the whole rest of my meet and greet out of the luggage. So that was something. And then there were some other things that happened that weekend, but that's getting into some more like personal things, and I'm not trying to cancel anybody specifically right now. I don't want to. So I will not get into the absolute chaos that was the next day after the performance, but that's how that went. So when I performed, it was like in a state of heat exhaustion, but hopefully it was still a good performance. I gave it my all despite the fact that I was exhausted. Walsu is out of the pond, but hopefully Walsu doesn't travel too far away. Hopefully, we shall see. There was chaos even after the event. Yeah, that was related somewhat to the event, but Ami Ami. I won't get into all of that. I will not get into all of that right now. But it's thanks to the wonderful friends and my housemate Tan and fans and stuff that came out to watch me that, you know, it was worth it in the end for you guys. He's a free spirit, truly, truly. Ooh, yippee! Also, hi, Puff! Hi, Puff! Hi. Oh, good! He's returned himself! I think this is the first time that he, like, left the pool and then returned himself to the pool. I'm very proud of him. But yeah, hopefully it was still a good performance. Despite the fact that, like, I really was, functioning on... I was really functioning off of, like, sweat and tears. Something I have come to realize is that many events have trouble treating their guests correctly. And from the outside, it might be hard for anyone to tell. This was not like... Yes, this was like, definitely, like, worse than most, but it's not an isolated incident for things to be going on in a... Oh, wow, someone just... Ooh, yippee! Oh, that was a Thesis! A Thesis has not gotten pregnant yet. Not yet. But... Oh, Walsu... I feel like I can't not watch Walsu because... he's just going on adventures and stuff. It was a great performance. I'm so glad, MBC. I'm so glad. Yippee! So... that was an adventure as well. What else have I been up to? Well, my fairy godmother had, a big September subathon thing she was doing the entire month. So that was something. I think everything else is like stuff that's perhaps a little bit too... You know what I found yesterday? I found this like loosely based off of our own lives fan fiction that my friends and I were writing back when we were in like high school. And it's actually really fun and really... It's so anime and it's really fun. So I like caused psychic damage to them by putting them in a Discord group DM and being like, hey, do you guys remember this? Everybody was just like, why are you sharing this to you? Because I'm trying to think of adventures that I've been on recently that I'm actually able to share. I think it's good. I think it's really good. It's really fun. It's called Rabbit in the Wolf's Den. And it's really good. And the reason why I brought it to them was not so I could embarrass them, but because I wanted to continue writing it with them. I wouldn't even say it's a fanfic, because it's not like it's like a fiction of like a fandom or anything like that. It's just a story. But it's really, really good. And I could see it being like, yeah, I could see it as like a manga or a webcomic or like a show or something. So I want to continue writing it. It's basically about it's about this girl whose family is in a really like rough financial situation. So her dad's rich friend reaches out and is willing to like help them out through the financial situation if that daughter will come and be the private maid for the son in the for like the youngest son in the family. And he's like this prissy boy who's kind of, yeah, it's it's called Friend Fiction, Ami, according to Bob's Burgers. Is that what that is? Is that what that is? Which story is it? It's a story that me and my friends were writing when we were in high school. And it actually was really well written. It was actually really, I don't know how all of us were good writers, but it was very, very well written, and I would like to see it continued sometime. It gets a little steamy. Hold on. Hold on. There it is. Rabbit in the Wolf's Den. I'm trying to find just like a paragraph or something that I could share. I'm trying to... How steamy? It's not that steamy. It's just like... It's just kind of it's like... It's very shoujo, I guess. But in like... Like there's a scene here where he... Whoa! This is so... Okay, we have an outline for chapter 6. We got 5 chapters in with some like insert with some what's it called? With some filler episodes as well. So a little more than 5. It's safe for work. It's safe for work. It's just fan servicey. It's just fan servicey. It's like young adult, exactly. I'm happy to be back as well, Robert. I missed you. Also, take care, Edwin. I'll see you next time. I love you too, and have a good day at school tomorrow. Let me read to you this... Oh god, okay. Okay, I'll read to you the chapter titles. The chapter titles are... Chapter 1, the skirt should at least cover the thighs. Chapter 2, dissonance. Okay, dissonance. Chapter 3, kisses on the lip, but girls have 4 mouths. What does that mean? I don't understand what that means. I didn't write that chapter title. There's another one. Chapter... Where's the next proper chapter? Chapter 5. Lunchtime isn't lunchtime without rooftops or long lines. Oh. And then chapter... Was that chapter 5? Did I say chapter 5? Yeah, that's chapter 5. And then chapter 6 was going to be named No Matter How You Look at It, Those Rags Were Mine. And the outline for it, because we didn't get this far, the outline for it was, it's the weekend, meaning that the MC is stuck with her master the whole day. Oh joy, she thinks while getting out of bed. And basically the outline is, the MC has to work her first full day with the young master, and discovers that all her old panties were replaced with new pink frilly ones. She misses her lucky strawberry printed pair of panties and gets pissed and confronts him by throwing one of the panties at his face. And then the young master calls her old underwear rags and tells her that he replaced all of them, including the lucky pair. And the MC is pissy the entire time at work. And then at the end of the day, young master swings MC's strawberry panties and tosses it at her and smirks evilly. MC gets mad and embarrassed. So that's the outline for the chapter. Need this as a manga and animation. It's so good, right? It's so good. What kind of employer takes your underwear? Well, technically, he's not the employer. Technically, he's not the employer. His dad is the employer. Oh, God. This The two maids standing before her have uniforms that go all the way down to their ankles, but hers barely covers her thighs. I can't walk around like this, my thighs are fully exposed. That's not true, the head maid replies with a blank expression. The thigh-high socks hide them. What is it? What is this? It's such a good, it's so good, it's so good, it's so good. It's so good. And the MC the MC, and I did not select this. This was one of my friends. Oh look, Athesis had babies. Congratulations, Athesis, on your MPreg. Congrats. So the MC was based off of my personality. Each of the characters in the story was based off of either one of the people writing it or somebody who was a friend of ours in our friend group. At least loosely. The names were not based off of them, but like their personalities and stuff were based off of them. So the MC was based off of me. And she is such a ditz! She's such a ditz! A self-insert. Technically not self-inserting if I'm not the only one writing this. So it was like 5 of us or something writing it. Let's see. There's a part! Oh my god, there's a part! But I'm not gonna say too much. I'm not gonna say too much, Puff. I'm not gonna say too much. But there's a part. Oh my freaking god. Oh my dear lord. It's just, despite how cringe it may sound, it's actually really fun and well written. It's so fun to read. Like I wish to make this. I won't without the consent of everybody involved, but I wish to make this into like some kind of form that is like people can publicly consume, because this honestly, like, I wish this would be an anime. This is like the kind of trashy crap that I love in my rom-com anime. I love trashy rom-com anime. I love it. 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 Yeah, there's a part where he has this, the young master guy has this 20-page pamphlet that he's typed up and printed out for her of, oh gosh, how do I explain this? He's been so sheltered that he hasn't experienced life, really. But he has all these, like, experiences that he wants to have, like, you know, living a normal student's life and stuff, and, or, like, experiencing first love and all that. So he's written up a 20-page pamphlet of a bucket list, basically. He's written up a 20-page bucket list, and it also includes like his quote-unquote preferences and stuff. It includes his preferences in there. If you know, like, the whole reason why the MC's skirt is a lot shorter than all the other maids in the house is because that was his request. So, like, there's a part where he just, like, kisses her out of nowhere, and she's such a ditz, and she spaces out so much that she doesn't realize what has just happened. Yeah. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. I need to. I want so badly to turn this into something. I know, nowadays that wouldn't fly. I think nowadays people would look at this and be like, oh my god, he is the absolute worst. This is problematic. It's like she got kissed without her consent and stuff. But let me tell you, she is kind of sort of enjoying this. She is kind of sort of enjoying this. Yeah, his whole thing is that he's like been so sheltered and so pampered and stuff that he doesn't know what it's like to have like genuine like relationships with people and genuine friendships and like live a normal kid's life and stuff. So yeah. Real anime fans would love this. That's just what tourists would think. You know what? I can agree with this. Like in the real world, consent 150% is necessary and healthy. In the world of fiction, especially for something as lighthearted as this, she is somewhat attracted to him. She's just also irritated with how like full of himself he is. Then this kind of thing is really fun. Whoa, what the heck? Oh, that jump scared me. What is going on? Oh, T-Rex got dropped off. Ta-da! Yeah, it's just all in good fun in the world of fiction. Are you sure you guys thought this character through that deep, or did you guys really just make a normal pervert? Let me read to you the part where he actually like. Yeah, right here. She's like pissed off at him for something that he did. Or he stole both of their first kisses. And then he says something, he's like, you see, I've read all about people. I've read so much that I feel I have all the answers now. I've seen the way they pick each other up and let each other down. It's so beautiful. There's so much I want to try, and that's why I called for you. I want you to take me there. Like, to something genuine, you know? Like, he really is, like, we really did think through his character. Like, he is someone that you are going to be able to, like, empathize with and stuff. He just has I think he has a very unrealistic idea of what the real world is like, because he's only probably ever consumed, like, trashy weeb stuff, you know? Yeah. Slightly unrealistic. Mind you that this is... Mind you that I do know people that are like this. Mind you that I do know people that are like this. NTR fanfiction? What? What are you talking about, NTR? There's no NTR. What? What? It sounds like an anime I've heard of. Don't remember it, though. Well, the anime where the MC was searching for something genuine was Oregairu. My teen romantic comedy can't be something staffu. But, yeah. Why does Tetralion have a knife? What have you got? A knife! No! Tetralion, what you gonna do with that? Okay, so if... My curiosity is that if Tetralion were to bump into another duck with that knife, would they die? Hachiman best girl. Yes! Yes! Hachiman best girl. I actually am rewatching season 2 of Oregairu right now so that I can get back to season 3, which I never finished. Even though I know how the ships turn out and I am not happy. I have the worst luck when it comes to like ships and stuff. Stabby, 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 stabby. Yeah, me too, Aqua. I think I like started season 3. But I like never really... The key to ships is the healthy couple never wins. Is that the case? Is that what it is? Well... For Oregairu, I would say that all the characters are pretty grounded. So I don't think it's necessarily that like... The more or less healthy couple won or lost. I don't know. I just have such... It's like, for Nisekoi, did anybody read or watch Nisekoi? Let's not... No spoilers here, even though it's been several years. My ship also lost in Nisekoi. My ship also freaking lost in Nisekoi. But I should have known it was gonna be that way from the start. If you think about it, all of these shows where my ships lose, it's obvious who's gonna win from the start if you look closely enough. But the writing is just so good that it makes you feel like it could go either way. You know? Nisekoi with the skull! Oh my god. I don't care about being spoiled in Nisekoi TVH. Yeah, but somebody in here might. Somebody in here might. I watched the first season of Nisekoi, but I don't know how far the anime got. The manga got all the way to the end and concluded. I did want to watch more Nisekoi because it is a Shaft show, and I'm a really big fan of Shaft. Ami ever watched the Nisekoi live action? No, I don't typically watch the live actions of things, but I will say I want to watch the Oshinoko live action when it comes out. Hey, it's Cactus! It's Cactus! Oh, I think it's because the duck literally has cactuses on it. Stop it! It's the name of a company! Stop! I've really been enjoying my cane. Oh, yeah, so I'm watching it too. I'm not caught up, though. In fact, I think the one show I finished 2 shows this past season so far. And one of them was Destruction. Like Dead Demon's Destruction. And I freaking loved it. I loved it so much. It's gotta be one of my favorites. Even though I thought the last episode was kind of unnecessary. I do love Zetsubo Sensei. I do. Monogatari. The Monogatari series is my #1 favorite anime of all time. And then, Madoka is my #2 favorite anime. I'm behind also. I spent most of the month making game and I got really absorbed in it and did almost nothing else. I'm proud of you though. You worked really hard. You worked really, really hard. Yeah, I'm also looking forward to the Oshinoko finale as well. Base Monogatari enjoyable. Yes! People that don't have the patience... Jellyfish didn't overtake Monogatari. No, because the ending kind of disappointed me. That's kind of what's been happening for a lot of shows that I'm just blown away by. Is that like the endings end up disappointing me. But it doesn't like ruin the rest of the show for me. So it's still ranked pretty high. I'd say in my top 5 are like... Monogatari... Madoka... Hugto Precure... Jellyfish Can't Swim in the Night, and Destruction. Not in that order necessarily. I know Vivi Fluorite Ice Song is in my top 10, but I hesitate to put it that high because it was like the best thing I'd ever watched for like the first half, and then the second half kind of like super went downhill. So it's hard to say. So you're a fan of Shaft. I'm a big fan of Shaft. I'm a big fan of Shaft. My Go doesn't have that much of an ending for better or worse. They just drop into the game at that point. Damn it. Darn it. Did you see Free Run yet? Season 2 was recently announced. Yes, I did watch Free Run. During that same season, I was watching Apothecary Diaries, which I also love. I actually enjoyed Apothecary Diaries more than I enjoyed Free Run. To my surprise. That same season, I think it was the same season. I was watching 100 Girlfriends, which also is like super great. Oh, it's so good. It's so good. Everyone thinks that it's like just trashy harem stuff from the get-go, but it's not. It's so wholesome. It's really good. It's really good. And then I was also watching, Maho Shoujo ni Akogarete, gushing over magical girls. No, seriously, 100 Girlfriends is it's really good. It's really wholesome and it's just really good. I promise you, if you just give it a chance, it's unironically great. Exactly, Snake. Snake gets it. It's actually so fun and so good. It doesn't take itself seriously, and that's why it's not just like harem trash, you know? Of course you'd watch those. Look, I didn't want to watch Maho Shoujo ni Akogarete at first, but my housemate got me watching it, and actually I ended up liking it a lot. I ended up liking it a lot. It's actually like a when it comes down to it, it's a pretty wholesome Yuri. Yes, there is a big lady, a big nun. There's a big nun in it. A lot of it is parody, yes. Gushing over magical girls is hilarious. It really is, it really is. And this is coming from somebody who's always loved the magical girl genre my entire life. That's the very first genre I ever got into, was magical girl, basically. As a baby, watching Sailor Moon. And a lot of, like, magical girl, like, Maho Shoujo genre enjoyers hate it. But I enjoy it as its own thing. You know, it's not meant to be like those kinds of more serious magical girl shows. How's he gonna pay for all those dates? Well, he's in high school still, so it's not like they're going to a lot of fancy places, you know. He can think about that later down the line. And she still won't watch Cardcaptor Sakura. I want to, it's just long, so I want to find somebody to watch it with me. I'm catching up on the VTuber anime this season. So, I started watching the VTuber anime. I was actually... I started watching it and I got kind of bored. I'm sorry, I got kind of bored. Why does that one duck have no name? There's a duck with no name? What? This one has no name. We can name this one. It just says Duck You on it. Where are you? This one. We can name it. Who shall we name this after? Duck-oo? Do I not already have a Fufu in here? You're so right though, it fits. Duck-oo. Duck-oo. It's just literally because it does say Duck You on it. It's Duck-oo. It's just fluff. Duck-oo. Now I need fan art of Duck-oo. 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 Yo. The VTuber anime lacks a bit of seriousness. It always flip-flops between serious and off the rails, and I feel like the show would have been better if it focused on the serious moments for a bit. Yeah. And also looking at it from like a... From the POV of someone who actually does this, it is a little bit unrealistic as well. I don't know. I feel like if it had either like focused in on like just the serious or just the off the rails, it would have been better than like being a little confused about what it is, you know. You saw a roasted duck today. Did you also eat the roasted duck? Mega Man, thank you so much for being Frog Champ for 5 months. Big love to you. It's strange to me how I like watching the Rubber Ducky game in streams. I don't know, it's just so good for some reason. It really is. It really is. Also, Flamdring, thank you so much for being here. Oyasu Ami. And thank you for 15 months. I missed you. Now I had Pikmin sushi. What?! Did you get this? Did you guys see? Did you guys see that Kura is having a Pikmin collab right now? A Pikmin collab, and you can get Pikmin stuff. Did you get the T-shirt, Fuff? If you spend $70 at least, then you can get a T-shirt while supplies last. Did you see? Did you get it? Did you get the T-shirt? I hope you got the T-shirt. I really want to go. I'm craving sushi so bad. Oh, you put pictures in the Discord. Let me see. Let me see. Food. Oh man, you even got the special food. Oh, I want so bad. Oh. You can eat Pikmin. There's special Pikmin collab foods. So there's like a yellow Pikmin themed like tamagoyaki nigiri or something like that. And then there was like a red Pikmin crunchy roll, and then a blue Pikmin something. I don't remember what it was. I know where I'm going for lunch tomorrow. Yeah, go to Kura! I want to go to Kura. I'm gonna ask my housemates if they'd be down to go with me this weekend. We haven't been eating out lately, partially because we're so busy and partially because we're trying to save up money for Japan. But, I think it's worth going to Kura. It was pictures of the food. It was, pictures of the food, Sandy. Oh, it was blue Pikmin cheesecake. Ah, you should try it. Why didn't you try it this time? Ami, have you ever heard of sushi dai? What is sushi dai? Is that also kaiten sushi? Is that also revolving sushi? But yeah, like the girls will show their sad backstory, then jump to gushing over boobs and other crazy stuff, making the serious moment feel out of place. Man, that's disappointing. I didn't get to that point yet, or maybe I did. Maybe I just forgot because I was that bored watching it. I am so sorry. I really wanted to like it. I really wanted to like it as a VTuber, but it wasn't fun for me. But there are some shows that I'm looking forward to this season. So looking at that, looking at AniChart. Let's go to AniChart. Looking at AniChart. I am excited for Dandadan. I know the first episode just came out today. So Dandadan, I'm gonna be watching. I'm also excited for Dragon Ball Daima. Oh my god, I'm so excited for Dragon Ball Daima. I'm so excited for Dragon Ball Daima. Ugh, that comes out in a week. I'm excited for the Ranma 1/2 remake as well. If I had kept up with Ao no Exorcist, I would be excited for it, but alas, it is I'm very behind with Ao no Exorcist. I really liked the first season though, when I was a kid. Let's see. I'm also looking forward to Kabushiki Gaisha Maji Lumiere. That one is about like a magical girl. Like a girl that works at a magical girl company. And then there's lots of magical girl stuff I'm looking forward to this season. Acro Trip. The first 2 episodes came out already, so that one I am looking forward to watching hopefully after the stream. Mahotsukai ni narenakatta onna no ko no hanashi. That one is also a magical girl one that I'm looking forward to. Puniru wa kawaii slime. Looks cute. And that's about it for now. Last season, there was a show that I loved. Other than Dead Demons Destruction. I really loved the Destruction. That was probably my number 1 favorite that was airing last season. My number 2 was Oshinoko, probably. I thought that it did a really good job with the whole acting arc. And my 3rd favorite was one called the magical girl and the evil lieutenant were enemies or something. Katsute mahou shoujo to aku wa tekitai shite ita. So the magical girl and the evil lieutenant were rivals or something like that. I don't remember exactly what the English title is, but I loved it. I loved it. And I'm so sad that the author has sadly passed away because I will never get to finish the manga will never be finished. That one I adored with all my heart. Oh my god, I adored it so much. Oh, I adored it so much. But yeah, if you guys haven't watched Dead Demons Destruction, then please watch it. It is fantastic. I loved it. I love it. The magical girl and the evil lieutenant were next door neighbors. Oh, is that what it was? It's been so long since I watched anime. After I discovered VTubers, I haven't been watching anime at all. No! At least anime has storylines. Please also fit some anime into your schedule. Don't just watch us. Don't just watch us. I say for your own good. No, I made that up because it sounds stupid. Well, now that I think about it, they weren't neighbors, so I guess that couldn't have been the title. OMG Sam, I only watch VTubers now. You too, Fuff? Even you? Et tu, Fuffu? I've been keeping up on the deep Ami Ami lore. There is some deep Ami Ami lore. I feel like one day I'll be able to go and write a really, really banger autobiography. And you guys are gonna cry your eyes out. And you're gonna be like, oh, what the fuck? You was actually so sad all along. And it'll inspire you. At least I can listen to VTubers while I'm at work. That's true. Watching your Oshi. Ruse. I'm sure you watch some other VTubers and totally not just Ruse. Totally. Actually, I'm a VTuber. Oh. But you already inspire me. Oh, I'm glad. I am glad. You guys inspire me as well. The only anime I watch these days are Pokemon Horizons and One Piece. I want to start Pokemon Horizons sometime as well. I watch anime during my lunch break, then VTubers as background noise while I work. It's so hard because I can't do that. I can't watch stuff in the background noise while I work because all my work involves me like recording things. Or like needing to listen to sound and like mix things and all that, you know? But that's... And half of my work, more than half of my work is streaming. So like... Obviously I can't watch stuff while I'm streaming to you guys. The movie by the Chainsaw Man author is coming out this weekend in theaters. Some friends are planning on going on Sunday. What's it called? I don't know if I've heard of this one, or maybe I didn't know it was by the Chainsaw Man author. I read books and long-form articles on my lunch breaks to keep a balance. Ah, nice. I do want to read some more books. I really miss reading. I used to do it so much. Ami and Phoebe are better characters than a lot of anime characters. Better development. Haha, I've had character development. Okay, how would you describe my character development to chat, Fuffu? Waiting for a Fire Punch anime. What is Fire Punch? Fire Punch. I mean, we could always do a watch along. It's true. It is true. That is true. But I also like watching with my housemates. Not on your chest, that's for sure. That was uncalled for! That was uncalled... Ducku! Duck! You! Duck! You! That was uncalled for. Oh my god. Fire Punch is the Chainsaw Man author. Ah, I see. But it's better, I am... Oh! Okay, I'll be serious. We should resume that Precure watch along. We should, because I've been getting spoiled for things. She's learned to work hard but hasn't learned to take care of herself. I mean, I always worked hard though. Ever since I was a kid. I wouldn't say that's development necessarily. Or perhaps the development is that I learned to work even harder. I don't know. Come on, there's gotta be some positive character development, though. Actually, that documentary that's coming out about me... Well, not about me, but about my fairy godmother... is going to touch on... some of that stuff. About working hard and burnout and all of that. So I hope you guys can look forward to it. I think your social media skills improved. Yes. That is true. She also learned to care less about what mom and dad think, but in a good way. She learned to restrict herself when it comes to going to restaurants. I love how you're also saying some silly stuff as well. Learning to stand up for yourself. That is something that I am still in the process of improving at, but I have definitely improved by like light years. Have you still been feeling burnout lately? I am not, but it's not really been burnout that's been bothering me lately. Though I may end up like feeling a little bit burnt out at a point because I was so sad about other things that I neglected my work for a really long time. So that might come and bite me in the butt. It's kind of biting me in the butt right now as I try and prepare for my performance in Seattle next week. It's a lot of work that I'm cramming into like a week before. Speaking of say-so, Ami is good at harnessing her less say-so side without being trashy. I think it's just, like... Thank you? I don't... Thank you? But what Ami needs to learn is how to treat herself like a queen. That's hard. Also, Peng Yang, is this a say-so stream? I'd say so. I'd say so. Yeah, I don't consider myself a 18+ streamer or anything like that. But I'm definitely not family friendly. It's just a little like rated T, I guess. Ami has a good balance of silly and curse, but also wholesome and kind. Oh, thank you. I think that's just called being funny. Oh, thank you. I'm glad. Hayate Maru is here. Yippee! Yippee! Yeah, that's a good rating. Yeah, rated T. PG-13. Yeah, I'd say PG-13 probably. PG-13. Cause I know some 13-year-olds that were talking about way like nastier stuff than I've ever talked about before. My 3-year-old niece likes cute VTuber designs. Oh, you know what? I am very, very good with kids, so it makes me happy when kids are able to enjoy, and when kids and families are able to enjoy my streams. I will say, my other VTuber account has a very cute design, and she's family friendly. Fully, like almost fully family friendly. We do like curse a little bit here sometimes, but not very often. Some of the ducks are drowned. They just live there, okay? Let's not be judgy about where people live. That's their home. I can't even click on them. I can't even click on them. I think Ami is PG and chat makes it PG-13. Honestly? Yeah. You guys are the ones that make things extra curse. Are they living if they're not breathing? Maybe they're like frogs. Maybe they are amphibians. You know? Maybe they are amphibians. Ami is only one click beneath incorruptibly say so, but it's still one click. It's still a click. It's still a click. Other VTuber account. Yeah. You guys, if Peng would like to know, then you guys can provide that link for Peng, but I will not. Yes. Oh! Hey, Logan. Hey, Logan's on fire. That duck is on fire! That duck is on fire! If you want a good example of Ami's humor maturity level, search for coochie phone. Wait, what is coochie? Oh! I forgot. I didn't know what that was. I was like, what is I was like, what is that? She loves the bright flamboyant colors in here. Oh, I am glad that she likes it. Hello, little one. Hello. It is very fun colors. It is very, very fun colors. I forgot about that for a moment. I forgot. Well, now I am living with the exact friend who had that experience at work with the coochie phone. I am now living with that friend. And they always bring back very interesting, very, very interesting stories about their workplace. Unfortunately, there was an incident where this guy was being extremely, extremely aggressive and started attacking one of their coworkers, and then they the coworker tried to defend themselves, but you're not, as an employee, allowed to put your hands on the customer, even out of self-defense. So that coworker got fired. It's really unfortunate, but that was just like against. It was like, it's like a lawsuit kind of thing. You know, it really sucks. They were just trying to defend themselves. So they bring back some really like sad stories, but also some really funny ones sometimes. It is messed up. It is really messed up. It is. We live in a society. We really do. Easiest lawsuit ever. Yeah, that sounds like the kind of stupid thing that zero tolerance rules produce. Yeah, it's real sad. It just sucks. It sucks. Oh gosh, but they did tell me a story about somebody who brought their keyboard in. They brought their keyboard in, and it was so just absolutely trashed and messed up, and something wiggled out of one of the keys and then went back inside. So they told the person, "I'm sorry, I cannot fix this for you. You're better off getting a new keyboard." They wrapped it up in like duct tape, and then they threw it out so that whatever it was inside couldn't get out. Oh. Yeah. Nasty. So nasty. And then they do have stories about like going in to fix people's computers and like there being some absolutely like questionable stuff on the computer. Entirely. What's funny is when it's like the kid's parents bringing the computer in and the kid's computer has like all this like absolutely nasty stuff on it. It's like the time I found Wigglies in my potato sack. No! Blech! Oh, stop! Blech! Oh, no. No. Oh, you got to work at GameStop, Snaky. That must have been a nightmare. The things I've seen living in old game consoles. Oh, no! I've never looked inside my old game consoles before. Am I supposed to look inside? Might there be things living in them? Oh, God. Oh, God. Literally gonna clean my keyboard now because of this. No, not my GameCube. Our GameCube! Oh, gosh! That's why you always delete your history or incognito. It's stuff that's directly saved onto the desktop sometimes. It's just there. It's just like, yippee! Just all in your face. Also, thank you so much for the super chat. Thank you for the super chat, Ping. I'm glad she likes the blinking frog. The blinking frog's name is Eru. Eru. And she is my friend. Yeah, it's in the folder on the desktop. Not even in the folder sometimes. Just freaking saved everywhere. Messy desktop. You can see everything. It's just all on the open. Thumbnails and all. Your compressed air ran out. At least you have compressed air. I need to go buy some compressed... Actually, my housemates probably have some compressed air. Yeah. In terms of other adventures that I've been on... Or adventures that I will be on. Well, next week I'm going to Seattle, so I'm going to be streaming in the first half of the week, and then I'm going to be gone for a little while. And then, at the end of the month is my fairy godmother is going to be performing in LA. And is also going to be celebrating her birthday. And then I'm going to be going to Japan. But I'm bringing a laptop with me. I'm going to bring the same laptop with me, that my fairy godmother was using for her, like, subathon streams. With Paichi when they were like in the kitchen and stuff. So I do plan on streaming still while I'm in Japan. Hope your Seattle trip is good. Thank you. Sniff! Oh my gosh. So that's gonna be happening. LA again. Yeah, I wonder what that could be. I wonder. I'm so sad though because like it just my trip to Japan lines up perfectly with this or imperfectly with this. But the zoo in my hometown, the San Diego Zoo, is having a collab with Pikmin, and you can go and find Pikmin in the zoo. And I'm just like, what? I want to do that. still be streaming from Japan? Yes! So long as my schedule permits it, you know. So I do plan on bringing some equipment with me. At the very least, it'll probably just be like a cheap microphone or something. And like a, you know, just like a laptop and stuff. So I'm not gonna be able to stream like super high I don't know, high res games and stuff like that. High res PC games. Yeah, Pikmin in the zoo! Yeah, family in La Jolla. Ah! That's where my dad used to work. It's a beautiful, beautiful place for rich people. San Diego has been infested with Pikmin. I went to San Diego Zoo and I went to TwitchCon. It's huge. The panda was huge too. I haven't been since I was a kid. I really, really want to go again, especially for Pikmin. How long are you going to be in Japan for? Almost a whole month. 29 days or something like that. And I did not want to stay that long, but my parents are forcing me to stay 2 extra weeks. And that is why I'll be gone for a while. I'm gonna miss Tsuki though. That is what I'm most worried about, is missing Tsuki. She's going to be spending the first 2.5 weeks with the babysitter at the bunny boarding place. And then the next 2 weeks that I'm with my parents, she's going to, Paichi's going to be taking care of her. You're gonna end up wanting to move there again. Maybe, but maybe not. Because if I'm there for that long, I might end up getting tired of it. We shall see. We shall see. The 29 Days of Nippon by Ami Amami in stores now. On the first day of Nippon, my wallet gave to me. Are you gonna celebrate your fairy godmother's birthday on the 28th, Ami? Yes! Yes. I will. Maybe I'll show up at the birthday too. I don't know. She doesn't have anything planned out yet. Except for the launch of her new single. Which, by the way, you guys here, Frog Champs, are gonna want to see the music video for this song. Because Ami Ami might be making a special appearance in that music video. Who knows? Maybe. You'll maybe want to keep an eye out for it. Tsuki found the treats that I hid for her. I guess you're right, Athesis. Hello, Ami. Next Emu stream when? It's very fun watching you two bounce off each other. I really love to. Unfortunately, she's moved away, so it won't be an off collab. But we can definitely... I do want to plan to do more streams with Emu again when she's free. She did start a new job recently. So I'll talk with her hopefully sometime this month, though. So keep an eye out. Maybe next week. Maybe as soon as next week. We shall see. Well, it'll probably be the week after that, actually. So maybe in like 2 weeks. Not me and Emu, but Fufu and Phoebe did a Nyandeko Sugar Girls watch party once. That technically is the most recent Ami and Emu stream. We'll do more Ami and Emu streams on this channel again very soon too, starting probably 2 weeks from now after I get back from Seattle. Busy Emu. Emu's been very busy. Very busy. That went so hard. Nice, good stuff, right? Have we uncovered any new ducks so far? I don't know. But I will say, I will be streaming some more. Let me look at my calendar. It looks like I'm planning for more Ami streams this Saturday and Sunday. And then next week, so Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, I'm planning on streaming for 5 days in a row. Starting this Saturday, before I go to Seattle. So I'll see you guys then. We'll probably be continuing Majora's Mask. I want to play some new games. Like there's some silly games that you guys have been suggesting to me in our Discord server. Though, if you want to help decide more games for Ami Ami to play, feel free to put it in the suggestions channel of our Discord. The link to the Discord is in the description below, so feel free to join us. I got into the closed beta for Infinity Nikki, so I do want to stream that next week as well. Are you gonna play the new Zelda game? I need to buy it. That's the biggest thing. I'm trying so hard to save up money right now for Japan. Maybe I'll buy it. Maybe. Are you open to spooky game suggestions for Spooktober? That's what I want the theme to be this month. So I want to play a lot of spooky games. I love Nikki. Me too. What's Infinity Nikki? It's a game that I've been looking forward to for years. And I started playing the mobile game of it, Shining Nikki. Specifically in preparation for this game. That's why I was playing Shining Nikki for like a year. It's a dress up. It's like Genshin, but dress up. A cute Genshin where it's a dress up game as well. Yeah, I never played Love Nikki, but I did play Shining Nikki in preparation for this game, which I guess I didn't have to because apparently the plot is not connected at all. I did recommend a spooky game earlier today. Ooh, I can't wait to see it. And I've been seeing some other people's spooky suggestions over the past few weeks as well, so I'll keep that in mind. I bought it, but still need to play the new Zelda game. Enjoy it, Hero of Time. It's perfect for you. It's perfect. It's got a lot of cute guys too. Yeah. I don't personally find any of them like to my tastes, but there are some cute guys in there. It's because they're not Fujikaze. But yeah, so look forward to my next stream on Saturday. I know when I'm gonna be streaming for the next several weeks, but I just don't know what I'm gonna be streaming. That's the one thing, is I'm having a hard time thinking of that. Oh, the horror gardening game. Oh yeah, I think I saw Aqua put that in the suggestions channel. I think that's the one. So I do want to give that a try-zy. Maybe on Saturday, we shall see. But yes, I will see you guys on Saturday. Thank you so much for joining me here today. I really appreciate it, everybody. Thank you, thank you. And let's find somebody to raid into as well. Let's raid into Sara Senpai. Sara Senpai is playing Yakuza. Yakuza. Let's give her lots of love. I'm gonna go eat food, and then I think I will mostly relax the rest of the day. I mean, I really should be practicing more, but I'm kind of exhausted from today. A lot has happened today. Not bad things, just I've been very busy. And tomorrow I gotta get up early to get my flu shot and and everything, so yeah. What are you eating? It was Orange Chicken Day, so I'm looking forward to Orange Chicken. Thank you guys. On the Twitch end, who to raid into? Twitch. Let's see. I could raid into... Oh, not too many people streaming right now after all. Yeah, let's raid into... Ashton. My dear friend Ashton. Chinchilla VTuber. And this channel is intended for mature audiences, so please do keep that in mind. Alright, you guys, thank you so much. Minna daisuki. And I will see you all on Saturday for probably Grun. I'm probably gonna play Grun. Love you too, Aqua. Thank you for the super chat. Love you so much. Thank you for always making my days brighter. You truly make the world a happier place just by existing. Go eat something yummy. I shall. Thank you. And you guys really make my day brighter too. I feel so much better. I was a little nervous coming back into streaming after so long. But it just kind of came as a... like naturally to me. And thank you so much, everybody, for the super chats. Thank you, Chunky and Asima, for the tips earlier as well. Howdy, Ami. Welcome back, Cutie Frog. Chunky misses you very much. Alas, I can't talk much as I'm about to go to Indonesia. So I'll be VOD gang. See you next week. I'll be sure to hang out more once I'm back to Borderland. Oyasu, Ami. Enjoy Indonesian. Oyasu, Ami. No real reason. I just think I want to tip the light blue frog. Best of luck on your life. Thank you, Asima. It means a lot to me. A lot. And thank you, everybody, for being members as well. Thank you. I love you. I will see you all in a bit. And let's see. There you go. Thank you. Everybody, please go give Sara Senpai on the YouTube end. And then Ashton on the Twitch and lots of love. See you guys on Saturday. Oyasu Ami and bye bye.